Welcome back to Campaign of France, episode 18. We are quickly taking our manure to our biogas plant. We've filled up the trailer. That's 20,000 litres of muck. We haven't quite got 20,000 litres of slurry, so we'll probably bring that in September or later. But I need the trailer so I can empty the animals. Right, so let's... Actually, we won't process that yet because I don't think... What's the best price for silage? We're probably miles away. We don't need to process it just yet. 567 in January. Yeah, we're miles. We can just leave it in there. It's not full. Right, now we can start the silage contract we talked about on the last episode. So if I turn both the mowers on, there we go. Just before we started, I signed us up for Field 41 as well, something I was debating last time round. So I signed us up for it, and then I went and cut the grass only. So that once we've cut the grass on this field, we can then basically start baling straight away. Because these mowers are giving me a neat tidy row just to bale straight off the bat, right? So we're good here, and then all we've got to do after we've baled it is collect it and decide how many we want to take to the animal farm. Animal dealers, I should say. So yeah, that is the first task of the day, is to cut the grass here, then use the fast baler that I've brought over, bale up all of the grass into silage bales, go and do the same on Field 41, and then we can decide what else we want to do in August. I've got some strawberries that need delivering, so either selling or taking to our dairy or our bakers, one or the other. I'm sure there's other tasks, I just can't remember what they are. We probably need to fill up the cows with more food. I did muck them all out, that's why I knew we had filled up the trailer. So yeah, that is the main task for the day. Right, so I'm going to crack on, then I'll come back in a little while. Okay, that didn't take a minute. We've almost finished the field. I think we turn around here, that'll just be one more half run, and then we'll be able to start the baling. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there'll be an extra little tiny bit I've got. Okay. So we're nearly done. Like, nearly. And let's do the last little triangle. Alright. Let's go and drop this kit off and get the baler. And then we'll have to see how many bales we're going to get. Now, I didn't count last time when we did this field how many bales. And I haven't done field 41 before either. So I reckon we will get possibly over 50 bales. Right, unfold the baler. Lower, turn on, and off we go. There we go. There's one. I'm hoping I've not. Oh, I have already got. No. I need it on flat. No, don't roll. Perfect. Oh dear, that was a bit messy. We don't want that bale rolling. And I didn't realise I'd already turned on automatic bale drop on this end here. It's a bit of a pain. Right. Okay. That's the hilly bit, the rest of it's flat, so it's fine. That's 2 bales. What's funny about these contracts actually is how they take this fast baler, they automatically make it for the same brand as the kit you're using, and then they also, in most cases, make the bale wrap the same colour. So the first time I did it with a Massey, I also got red bales, that's why there's red bales in the barn. Right, see if I can pick up that loose bit down there. Right, if I go slightly to the side, will I pick up that bit? Yes. Okay, that's a start on that row anyway. Right, let's do the next long row. How many are we up to? 9 bales. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we won't get to 50 between the 2 fields. Oh, I was really excited. I thought we'd get a lot of bales. Right, so not sure what to do next other than deliver the strawberries. We could probably, actually I say that, we could probably prepare some of our fields and plant canola in our existing fields that we had oats in. There we are, because I wanted to do canola in the big fields, but I can't because of the sunflowers. So actually, thinking out loud while we're doing this, we could put canola in our oat fields if we go and prepare them straight after we've done these baling contracts. Wow, I'm not going to have 50 bales, am I? What a shocker. This field's bigger than 41 and I'm not going to get 20. Right, if I go down the middle I'll pick up both rows. Right, lift, turn off, fold baler. Right, let's go to the other field. That's 18 so far. So I think we're going to be lucky if we might get just over 30. If we're lucky. Then we'll have to work out how many of those we'll take to the dealer and how many we think are ours. Oopsie. Let the red van through. Oh, can you believe that? The train hasn't caught me once so far playing on this map. Okay. Right. And there we go. Let's unfold, drop, pick up, turn on the baler, and off we go. See if we can get over 30 by the time we've done this field. It's so much easier using this baler. I'm definitely going to buy one so I can use it for other contracts. I'm assuming we're going to be on this map for a while. So it's worthwhile spending 60k on a baler, considering the amount of money you get from the contracts. It will pay itself back. I don't know, we'll see. I might just carry on just borrowing equipment. Where are we up to? 25. Ooh, it's going to be close. Don't know if you guys have seen, if you follow DJ Goham, he's put a video out from where he was at Llama. You could see a lot of the equipment that was on show. The Farm Sim League was a lot of fun to watch, if I'm honest. That was good, I'd never seen it before. There was a good little buzz around the stand. Although there wasn't anybody actually from Giants to talk to. That's the one thing I would say. And I spotted the wrap company as well. So it'd be interesting to see how that arrives in the game. Is that going to be a DLC this year, where they add wrap function to the in-game bales? So that will actually make a lot of difference to the in-game play, because you can go and buy, or you'd have to go and buy the wrap to do your hay. Right, we've got 30 on the button and we've got 64% of a bale left. That is a shame, but we have got 30. Right, so I've got to take this back to get the loader. Yeah, so it'd be interesting to see how the wrap turns up. Are they gonna leave it until the end of the year, assuming there is a Farm Sim 25 released in November, in which case that company's been advertising for a whole year that it's going to join Farm Sim before it actually joins. And then that becomes a new base game function whereby when you're doing hay you have to buy the wrap. Or are they going to do a DLC like Precision Farming, which adds a richer gameplay whereby you can buy the wrap and then you can either carry on playing as you do today, in the same way you could elect to play without seasons today, or if you want to, you can put in a load the new DLC, which will be called, I don't know, I'm sure there'll be extra balers that come with it or something. We want this in operating position. And then you choose to wrap your bales in your gameplay, which maybe gives you the option to not only choose your colours but the branding on your silage wrap. So you don't need mods for coloured wrap, you can just load one DLC that would give you hay wrap and silage wrap. I mean, I'm just thinking out loud how they're going to do it, but at least I'm hoping it's like that, rather than Motor X, who have become a partner, but actually you don't use their product at all. All it is empty barrels that are loaded as decorations. Right. I think a lot of players would love to have bale wrap in, particularly on console, because I know it's been a mod, or is even a mod already on PC now. So it'd be something for us console players to have that PC already have. I just don't know what else they would put in the DLC. But we should be getting, well, everybody thinks we should be getting something from Giant soon, telling us what's happening, because it's nearly the end of January. They're not advertising a season pass like last year, which they already had done by this time last year, and I'd already paid for mine. So presumably there's no season pass this year, which means maybe there's 2 or 3 small DLCs. And then a new game in November. Right. I think what we can do is, this is 18 bales. If we take this straight to the animal dealers, as it's basically on the way, hopefully this will tell us what percentage of the contract we've fulfilled, and then how many we need to load up to fulfill the contract. This could, however, be me embarrassing myself with bad maths on a weekend where I've not had a lot of caffeine. Right, so unload bales. And unload bales. So 41's finished. Hang on, how have we got sold bales? Don't tell me 49 has failed. I don't understand. This has happened before, yeah. So this fails. So it's assumed that I've cut them all, so it's given me the 20%. And then for some reason it doesn't acknowledge that I've done everything else. So I'll get all the money from the bales and then I'll have to just fail it. Right. Operating position. Yeah, I'm tempted just to take these back to the farm now, because it's already started giving me money, assuming I'm not. Yeah, I don't... You'd have thought, with this map having been out for so long, all of the issues would have been resolved. But I can't do contracts that need to be emptied at the Mulan place, the Grand Mulan, because it's always full. And half the contracts fail out. So I think I'm just going to take these back to the yard. So I sell them at the best price in the winter rather than selling them right now. And then I'll just fail the contract. That's crazy. But it seems the best thing to do, but I need to do it once I've emptied the bales, because otherwise it'll take the bale loader. You know what else we need to do as we're driving past, let me think about it, is... Yeah, so that one is completed. Let's go up to here. We bought field 5, we haven't bought the soil information. Do that now while I remember. Okay. Then we should probably... yeah, before I prepare the other fields, I should probably mulch that field, so maybe that becomes the next task. It's mulching that field. Right, so we are lined up. Unload, fantastic. Right, let's go complete the contracts. Okay. That's enough contracts for a while. 62,000 now we've got in the bank, plus we've got some extra silage biles. Now we need to get the little ridgy track and the mulcher, and then I need to mulch field 5 before we do anything else. Let's check today on the calendar. Yes, so canola can be planted August or September. Okay. So I'm going to get on and do the mulching. So I'll come back to you guys when this is all finished. Okie dokie, here we are, we're just finishing off mulching field 5. I checked, none of the fields need ploughing, so I'm probably should put some fertiliser on. Actually I won't. We're going to have to wait a while before we can put digestate on. When I can eventually afford it, we'll buy a digestate spreader, but we need to have made plenty of that with our products in our biogas plant. I did say eventually we would want to go organic on our own fields, so what we'll do now is we'll drop off the mulcher. We'll then get the seeder, and then we're going to start seeding our canola. That way we can make canola oil with the press place, the presser, actually I've put the seeder over the road in this shed that you can see across the road. So look, we'll have to pop around there to get the seeder. We'll have to fill it up, and then I can start doing canola. And then we'll have to think about what we're going to put in the sunflower fields. Right, we are only half full basically with seeds and fertiliser, so we'll have to pop in the barn and top up, which means moving the other little ridgy track. Right, let's jump out. There we go. Right, let's jump back in there, and let's back up a bit. It's a bit too close to the entrance. Right, oh come on. Right, I'm already out of seeds. Okay, let's top up the fertiliser, close the cover. Right, we are going to go and start in field 5. So I'm going to back up, because where the trees are, I'm going to back up, I'm going to do the headland, or the crossways up the top here, and then we can do one full headland. Right. Whoa. Okay, lower the seeder. We need to change the seeds to canola. Turn on the seeder. Lift it up. Right, so I'm going to see if I can get this whole field done with the seeds that are in the seeder before I go and buy some more seeds. Oh wow, look, you can see down on the map it's a lot of fertiliser required for canola. So it goes from red all the way to green. So maybe what I will do once I've done this... Oh, Dave, go in a straight line. Once I've done this field, because I've started it now, maybe I will go and spray the other fields before I sow them. Do you know, I should know by now that canola wants a lot of nitrogen. I really should know that by now. So I'm going to crack on. I'll come back when this field's finished. Okay, welcome back everybody to the seeding, or plants. Yeah, seeding. Seeding it is for canola. It's not planting. So I'm now on my third field, and I haven't topped up the seeder. So as much as it's not very full, because these are tiny fields, it's coping quite well, which is a little bit funny because I just went and purchased, after I dropped the feed last time, I went straight to the shop, bought loads of fertiliser and seeds, and now I won't need them for a while. But that's fine, we'll use them at some point. So hopefully you can see there's my little ridgy track with bags of fertiliser, 1 pallet of mineral feed because I'm low of mineral feed for the cows, and 3 pallets of seeds. And we've got the money. I just thought I'd do one, fill up the trailer, bring it back, and then stack it all in the barn for future use. You can see right in front of us we have sowed the canola on field 5 and field 4. So I need to carry on with the one I'm working on now, field 6, do the big field 7, and then we also need to do field 1. After that's all done, we then need to do rolling, but we're not going to get that into this episode. So let's get going on this row. I might take these trees out at some point because whilst they look nice, they're a little bit frustrating. So I'm going to carry on sowing canola, but I think that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.